Welcome back to another TS Tera Plays Tera video. Alright, so in today's video we have something a little unusual. Now, a lot of people know me as a console Tera player, and that's mostly true. But I've been messing around with PC Tera. Now, before you guys go crazy in the comment section and go, PC Tera shut down, blah 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 blah. Alright, listen, let's squash it right here and now. Console Tera was run by Krafton and Bluehole, not Gameforge. Therefore, Console Tera is not getting shut down, from what we know of, anytime soon. I highly doubt Microsoft and Sony will just let these games shut down. There are so many worse games out there that aren't shutting down, so just get that in your heads now. PC Tera is shut down, but from what you can see, I'm on a Mifba, I'm on a level 70 warrior. Just because PC shut down does not mean all servers are shut down. Today I am currently on the Menma's server, and I gotta say, I've been playing on this server for about a week, and I think it's warranted to make a video of it. Honestly, a lot of console players I know we're getting kind of iffy with what Krafton's doing, and I don't disagree. I hope console can come back to life. I hope they switch the dungeons out. I truly hope they bring us Bahar for console. But I'd like to encourage more console players to do what I did. If you have a decent enough computer, go download Menma's. It's free. I will link the website in this video. I will link their Discord. I'm actually trying to talk to the developers and see if I can get a controller scheme worked out. I've put in a ticket. One of them has actually already reached back to me, and they want the lead guy to look at my ticket, and we'll see where it goes. Now, this is not to further along that process. No, why I'm posting this is a reason that I've talked to so many console players about what we wanted on console, and I'm seeing what these cats are offering us for this game, and it's a lot of what you guys want. It's a lot of what I want in Tera. It's crazy. First off, stigmas are gone, so if you hate the idea of stigmas, you don't have to worry about that. But I want to make a note that your gear is similar to stigmas, that all of these roles are random. When you unlock this gear, you get random rolls. So that doesn't go away. It's just, it's more feasible that it's not, 14 different rolls to one cooldown roll. Now, I'll make a future video releasing more about how this gear works. I'm sure someone's already done it, so I'm sure you can go out and find it. There's tons of PC Tera content. And within that, don't worry, console players, I am going to still make console videos, but again, with the lack of content, it's hard to make content on a game that doesn't have that much. But this game, this version, is looking really promising. And there's so much I'm excited to go over in this video, as well as that I am looking into possibly branching out into other MMOs and releasing content on that. I've been doing some Dead by Daylight stuff. I think it's fun. I enjoy it. I love streaming Dead by Daylight. We'll see if I keep making more videos on it. I might dive back into Warframe. But today is about Menma's Tera. And as you can see, we have Kaya's gear, we get Annihilation gear. And honestly, when you start the game, after completing the tutorial, you are given a level 70 box. And you immediately can get to level 70, you can immediately get your Annihilation gear. You are given Heroic Oath, and you're given tokens that you can just buy the better jewelry, a PvP status of the jewelry, but it gives you the same thing as upgrading your Heroic Oath. Now, a friend and I have been talking, there's a chance that this might get reverted. So I'm still gonna try and upgrade my jewelry so that if they do revert these, then I have it. But what I really want to go over is all the content right now. I mean, not only do you have your advanced skills, you have your EP system, all of this stuff is unlocked. You get sped through all of it. I had all this basically unlocked on day one. And I was talking to the community because I don't know PC that well. I'm gonna be honest, I'm not that great of a player on here yet. Switching from controller over to keyboard has been a massive change, but I think it's worth it, truly. And let's go over why. Well, first off, if you do start, you won't have Elite, and you'll have 2,000. There is a Discord code that I think is still available that you'll see popping up. You'll get 3 days of Elite. I haven't actually activated it, so you can see I do have the Tera Club membership. Which, once you use that, your 2,000 tokens will go up to 6,000. You'll get all the Elite benefits that most of us on console are used to knowing. Our Gilliglade, our Nostrum. They have a Menma's Nostrum, which is like almost equivalent to our Quinlong buff. Crazy. And then, a club supplies box. Of course, you get your travel journal, your village atlas. You get a fireball, which allows you to unlock a chest. The loot was kind of meh. And then you get another XP potion. And then you can summon a mount as well. But now, let's get into some of the really cool stuff. Once your final gear, they have CS hard mode, which we also have. They have Mania's core, which from what I understand, the mechs aren't broken. So this is more challenging than what us console players are used to. They have Bahar. Everyone's been dying to play Bahar. Once I saw this hooked me. I started running this more because Bahar is here. RMHM is not a pushover anymore. If you are playing on console and you think console's too hard, I highly suggest do not come to this server unless you're ready to get your ass handed to you. These dungeons don't die in an enrage phase or two. Even RM normal does not die in a rage phase. This is like console players being back in ambush when I was talking to a friend about console in the old days. Things don't die, you die. So that challenge excites me. As well as they do have one of the arenas. They got Corrupted Skynest, Ravenous Gorge, Sky Cruiser Hard. This is the original, not our current one. You still fight all 3 bosses. I believe ours is more considered Sky Cruiser Extreme Mode. Menma's does not have that currently. They do have Acheron's Inferno. This is the raid. A lot of people on console from the old days missed this raid. I'm excited to hopefully learn it. We got Bethesda Rise Hard. We got Gossamer's Vault Hard. This is a new dungeon that I haven't seen on console. I haven't heard if it's on console. It is super fun. It's interesting. It's different. That's why I've continued playing PC more, is that reasons like this. I get to learn more content. You got Sky Cruiser, again, Acheron's Inferno Normal, Broken Prison, another dungeon that was on console. I didn't have the privilege to run. I get to now maybe run it on here. Lilith's Keep, Bethesda Rise, and then Catacombs. So, as you can see, the dungeon selection list is, it's pretty cool. It's pretty nice. They have an LFG system just like us, a little different. You post what you want and you kind of have to type it out. So just to show that for those who come over, it'll look like this and you type out exactly what you want and then you walk in. There's also instance matchmaking. If we go down here, you can also instance matchmake for anything you want, just like console. So a lot of that's the same. It's just learning the layout. And, you know, it's honestly really fun to learn the new skill sets, and all that is so cool, so much different, and I've been enjoying it a lot. Now, let's get into the really cool stuff. The stuff that console players have been bugged about. We all hate to pay to win. I hate to pay to win. I hate that the mount and the loot boxes, even for cosmetics, are annoying. Well, we're gonna talk to our Vanguard person.
Be careful out there.
We're gonna go to special. Federation bills. These things, these are your Tera coin. To us console members, this is Tera coin. It is 2 Vanguard points for 1 Federation bill. When you run something like Ruinous Manor, you get 500 Vanguard points. Now, let's note, 500 Vanguard points
to see you.
is
Hang in there.
250 Federation bills. Mind you, I've noticed with Elite, or the club status, my Vanguard points are doubled. I don't know if that's a glitch, or if that's what's meant to happen. I didn't really read through it. But that means when I run one dungeon, an easier dungeon, I get 500 Federation bills now. Now, you might be saying, well, Tera, what's the point? Here's the point I'm driving at. This server, because Menma and all the devs are really awesome, are really amazing, they really want to see this game strive, and they want the players to enjoy it, and they want it to be what it should be. You can come to what's called the ticket shop, and you can spend your Federation bills on Elite status. So you can grind your very own Elite status. Now you can go to the trade broker, you can buy it with gold. Gold is much easier to make in this version as well. But the fact that you can grind a dungeon to earn tickets to buy your own Elite status is absolutely amazing. And I love this. And I hope Menma does not ever change this, because this is something that console players have been, that I've been talking to them about, that they want. And here's the really cool thing. All your mounts that give you dragon crits, like the Phoenix, yeah, 30,000 tickets. 30,000. You can get every single one of these mounts that offer you these buffs for 30,000. But then the lower grades, I do not know if these have any buffs, but anything you want, you can get with tickets. Now, don't get these mixed up, console players. They do have Ancient Mighty. I believe our version of the Ancient Mighty Quinlong, Feilong, and Kami's are completely different. These are normal 2.0 mounts. PC does not have 2.5 mounts. They do not have the crazy buffs. I showed you in the potion earlier that has a similar buff. So I don't know if PC ever got the Ancient Finlong that way. I know PC had the Feilongs and the Quinlongs, but I don't know if it came with that RNG buff that we have. But this aside, this just shows that anything you want in the game, you can grind. You don't have to pay a dime. Costumes, you know, face appearance, hair, everything you can buy with tickets. It's amazing. Even if I wanted to get combat stuff, if I wanted shape changers, you could buy it with tickets. You could buy adventure coins that give you more dungeon runs for tickets. Everything is based off of tickets that you can get with Vanguard points. It's just so nice. And to put it in perspective, because I skipped it, just to show, to run Corrupted Skyness hard mode, it's only like 280 or 250 ticket or adventure coin. You know, a lot of these dungeons are 250 until we get to CS. You get 200, which means if you don't even have the club status, you get 2,000 adventure coins per character, which means you can run RM normal 10 times a day per character. And you can mix it up. You don't have to run RM. You can run RM 2 times. You can run Skynest 2 times. You can run Arena like 4 times. And right there, that's like 1,800. You could run still one more Skynest, run more RM. You could run an RG. That, like, you have so many runs for just one character without the club status. With the club status, you can see I have 6,000. I could run RM 30 times on this character if I wanted to. You can do the math yourself. You can tally up how many times, get Vanguard points, buy your status. It's just a very awesome system adjustment from console to PC. So I really wanted to get this out here because I really appreciate what Menma is doing. They're actually even looking at hiring new devs. I don't know if they've hired anyone yet. I don't know what their plans are for that yet, but they've been posting that in their Discord that they're looking to hire. They recently did a stream about all the cool stuff they got coming. They have events planning. From what I understand, they want to bring new dungeons. They're looking at even programming some of their own stuff. And I want to hype them up. I want to give notice to at least console members and say, if you are getting tired of console Tera, maybe give this a consideration. Keyboard and mouse is kind of tricky. You gotta figure out your own thing. I really hope they do reach out to me again. I really hope I can make videos for them and show them what's going on with the controller stuff, in the hopes that maybe they can make the controller layout similar to console. Because I know for a fact, if they could get that figured out, console players would almost have no excuse to just jump on board. And then maybe we can give Tera console a little run for their money. Not that I want to shut down Crafton, because I think they have done good, okay work. But they're just not talking to us. And it seems like Menma wants to talk to their community. And honestly, I think this could be an amazing start for Tera. And I think it should be this way. Now, I'm not saying for console to switch over. I like the stigma situation, but I know tons of people hate the loot boxes, especially for the mounts. And even for the cosmetics, it's kind of like, guys, you know, how much money are you really trying to pull from us? For Menmas, they're not really after that kind of money, and I gotta give them some love for that. They do have where you can buy tickets. It is euros that you have to spend. But nowadays with banking, it's kind of easy to work around. You can just, most banks are really open to that. So that's another thing. Their packages are on their website when you download the game. If you're like, I want to support them, you can see all of that stuff inside the website. And yeah, I'm fairly excited to start running more dungeons on Tera Menmas. I'm excited to learn how to play Warrior on here. As you can see, it's a lot different, especially for every class. There's a lot of differences that we never got and things that we got that they never got. So, very, very fun stuff. Again, I'm hoping to make a little bit more videos on Tera Menmas. I'm curious to see what the reaction to this one will be. I can't stress enough, console players, don't worry, I'm not leaving. I'm just seeing what else is out there that I can do. I will still play console, but when I log in and see like one LFG, console needs to provide something, I think, and they haven't been doing that too much. But Menmas, they're on a track, and I support their track. Now, I was talking to some of the Discord community in the Tera Menma server, and I was wondering what are the PC requirements, because that's another thing console members might be worried about. So feel free to pause the screen, and here's everything you'll need. Some people do suggest having 16 gigabytes of RAM, but each their own. And that's all for now. If you enjoyed this video, please go ahead and hit that like button. If you like this type of content, please subscribe to the channel. And if you want to just reach out to me about something interesting, go ahead and throw stuff in the comments. That's about it for now. See y'all in Aboria, gamers.